Divers are searching for it. Written and read by Mary Teresa. Copyright 2016. The brakes failed. If I hadn't been exceeding the speed limit on the approach to the ferry, this might not have been so bad. He told me repeatedly I took this curve too fast, that some day the road would be slick with maritime rain, which is different from mountain rain and the stuff the prairies occasionally see, and no brake can conquer that. The sun was shining with the heat of a late August day. Rain was last seen on this piece of tarmacky curve 5.5 months ago. No, my brakes had simply failed. I am a conscientious car owner, even if I take the curves a tad bit too fast. My car last saw the hands of a mechanic just last week. Nothing was mentioned of the need to replace fluids or pads, or do something unknown but somehow necessary. I'm pretty sure that would have popped up in conversation as I paid the bill. A mechanic might even be negligent if she let something like that slip on by. No, my brakes had simply failed. I was pretty sure, as I struggled with the steering wheel, he didn't hate me that much, did he? Had I been just that awful a person to live with? My brakes failed. Just moments later, so did that seemingly impregnable barrier leading to the pier. My head snapped forward, but it didn't hit the steering wheel hard enough. Somehow, unbelievably, the airbag deployed. It gave me a moment of hope. The water poured in through that crack in the windshield he was supposed to replace yesterday. That tiny crack could not withstand the ton of water that pounded against its backdrop of blemished safety glass. He made some excuse, and I can't remember what it was. The water was cold, and at first it felt good against the bruise of my cheeks, which no doubt had several contusions. I must have been in shock. The cold, the increasing dark as I looked ahead, the fading light as I looked upward. All these things conspired to remind me just how bad all that water was. It was salty. My wounds burned. My lungs screamed for air. Or maybe that was just me.